Hey guys, Min here. Did you ever run into this problem where you get a bunch of cables, USB-C cables, that are just all messy, and I try to organize them with twist ties or even Velcro or even this thing, right? Where you have to then wound the thing up and sort of stick it into the rubber band, clip it on to hold it together. But it's not really anything that's cleaner, but check this out. Did you see that? This is a USB-C cable. That's also magnetic. That's magnetic in a way that you can actually just use it and it can coil back up together. See, like so. You can either coil it big or you can make it even smaller. So I can make it smaller and it just sticks together. Like so. Now, this will be much easier to pack and carry with. Let's unbox this thing and check it out. So, this is a brand new one from Magtame. And Magtame was nice enough to send me 2 of these cables for review. So, I want to say that even though Magtame did not pay me or anything like that, just gave me these 2 cables for review and I get to keep them afterward. But all the comments are my own, and yeah, and you'll see the results as I test it, so you can make the judgment yourself. Okay, so inside, there's not much. Okay, so on the outside, basically it is a magnetic 3-in-1 cable, 100-watt charging power, and 20 gigabits per second transmission, and it's magnetic, and it has a patent. Its color is black, it's Type-C to Type-C, and plug-in, unplug test is 10,000 times. Transmission speed is USB 3.2, and yeah, data transmission rate is 20 gigabits per second. Output resolution is 8K, and video, audio output 4K. That's interesting. I don't know how that doesn't match up. But that's simple, is that it? And when you get it inside, there's no additional packaging because it just sort of coils pretty easily together. So you can just do this and coil it up. And 2 of them. And imagine putting this in your backpack instead of having bundles of mess like this. Yeah, so let's weigh this thing out and see how much is it. It's 0.3 pounds, 5 ounces for this cable. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of different, this is a 1.5 meter length. So there's a 2 meter and then there's 1.5 meter. Both of these are 1.5 meter. So let's change it to kilograms, see how much. So 0.135 kilograms. I guess the next thing we need to do is test the sucker out to see if it actually can support high-speed charging. So I got my laptop here and it is not charged. It hasn't been charged for a while. So what I'll do is I will plug this into one of those Apple chargers. So if you look into an Apple charger itself right here, it says it's a 96-watt charger. So how it gets to that is it has a 20.5 volts and a 4.7 amps. So as we know in basic electronics or electrical engineering, it's power equals current times voltage. So current is 4.7 amp and the voltage is 20.5 volts. So you get around 96.3 watts, 96.35 watts. So 96 watt power supply. And I have a power meter here. All right, so I will plug this thing in and we'll see how much power we're drawing. $84 watts, that's pretty good. 90 watts. So it peaks out around 90 watts. Yeah, so that varies depending on how the computer charges. So yeah, I think this cable is definitely capable of doing what is promising, which is, I think it's a 100-watt charge. That's great. So I think the next thing I want to test to see how fast can it transfer stuff. I guess we could do that really quickly to see with a portable drive. We'll see. I have a SSD drive that's USB-C, so I will grab it here and we should be able to have a pretty good transfer rate on this. So while we were doing the test, I want to mention that this thing basically have a 20,000 lifetime bend. So it means you can bend it 20,000 times, and there is 10,000 plug in and out cycles. Okay, now I'm going to try to change it to this cable and see what the performance looks like. Ideally, it should be exactly the same. If it is, we're good, we're golden. And we should be able to have a pretty good transfer rate on this. Yeah, so the numbers come back and they're pretty equivalent to what the factory USB-C cable will use for the SSD drive. So these are pretty cool. I think they're definitely going to keep my cables, USB-C cables, a lot more organized. And you can do cool things like this. Or you can do things like stick it into one of your any metal pieces, like a shelf on an IKEA shelf. That's pretty cool, right? So this cable is not only fast, and this thing is made out of 48 stranded nylon braids. So that's pretty cool. For the price of this one cable, just approximately $40 USD. Now, I do have a coupon code for 10% off down in the link below, so do check it out. But for a quality cable that's easy to manage, I think this is a pretty good cable. So yeah, please leave it in the comments below if you have any questions or concerns about this cable. I'm happy to answer it. And yeah, I will take it out in the field and try it out. I may post a follow-up video if there's something going on with this cable. All right, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it is, please give me a thumbs up and check out some of these other videos here. And also, leave your comments below if you have any questions about this cable, or if you want to take a look at the coupon codes in the description as well. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.